Are you okay, hon?
I think so. I've had a bit of a traumatic week.
Why?
Well, it's tried to kill me. I'm not going to lie. This is now documented. It is on a podcast. It's out there. Neil this week has tried to kill me.
How have I tried to kill you?
I got Monday morning quite early, as I normally do, and I thought, sort things out as normal. Neil didn't work Monday, and I'd been at work, and he made tea. So I thought, oh, this is great. He's made tea. Fantastic. So I sat down, and I says, oh, I'll sort drinks. He says, oh, I've done it. It's okay. It's fine. So I put my drink down, put his drink down, and I says to him, I says, oh, what have I got? And he goes, oh, don't worry, it's full. And I goes, oh, okay. He says, yeah. So I'm eating my tea, and then I thought, oh, bit hot that. I need a gulp of this cold drink. So I started gulping the drink to discover...
Sorry, I'm laughing.
Yeah. It was frigging cold water with fairy liquid in it, which in the morning was boiling water when I decided to wash my cup with fairy liquid in it. And I took a big gulp of it, blew a bubble, and I said to him, what the fuck is this? He goes, I don't know. It was already in your cup.
So, to give you the full picture, and this is how bad my memory is, Richard started filling his thermos cup, you know, the ones that you get from Starbucks or wherever that you can put your frappuccinos in or your iced coffees, etc. Started filling it this morning with boiling water and fairy liquid. And I was like, Richard, you can't do that. You can't put boiling water in these cups. So I thought, apparently you can. Lesson learned. However, throughout the day, I had completely forgotten about that conversation. And when it came to tea, went to make the drinks. My cup was empty.
Lazy twat felt mine. I thought, I don't have to give him anything fresh.
Richard's cup was full, so rather than be wasteful, I was like, oh, it's got juice in there from last night. Let him finish that juice, and then I'll top his cup up with some fresh juice. What is that?
Yeah, what is that? That was Monday. Tuesday.
It's even worse.
Yeah. So I'm eating my tea, which Neil prepared.
Thank you, Gusto.
Yeah. And I started choking. And I says, I've got something in my throat.
You didn't start choking. You just sat there very casually and was like, can I have a sip of your drink? Because I've got something sharp in my throat.
Anyway, you've been dramatic. You've just been dramatic.
No, I didn't.
You did.
I did not.
You did. He did. He says I was being dramatic. So I had a drink and he's like looking at me like, what are you doing? And I started coughing. Neil had prepared the salad and give me a fucking log.
Did not. You are exaggerating this story.
It was like he'd gone outside and got some bark off the tree, popped it in the salad and thought, that'll kill the twat because I didn't get him yesterday.
So I will give you the true story. Gusto comes with bags of salad in that say wash it to prepare it, so we wash it to prepare it. But they don't say search through it
for twigs
or anything like that. They just say wash it and drain it and then prepare it. So Richard's, can I have a sip of your drink? I think I've got something sharp in my throat. Really casually just started drinking. Then all of a sudden just went and literally just produced this
twig.
I can only call it like a
twig.
A twig.
I said it was a twig.
Well, it wasn't really a twig. It was just like a big chunk of like, you know, like lettuces have hearts or something like that. It was just that, but...
That was no heart.
He very casually just sat there and went... and it was just like, oh my God, are you all right?
You did not.
I did.
I just said
if you're okay. I was genuinely concerned once you'd barked up half a great big mighty oak out of the back garden.
So that's what it was. Mighty oak out of the back garden. Wow. Now we know. So let's move on to Wednesday. We're sat watching telly. What the hell? Threw the dog toy right in my face.
The soft dog toy.
The
squirrel hit you.
How much weight did you put behind it when you threw it?
I didn't put any weight behind it.
Yeah.
Are we being a little dramatic?
You've said this about me once before.
What do you mean?
When I've been nearly dying.
Oh my God, yes.
Yes. You accused me then of being dramatic.
Yeah. So this is another, well, before we do this, before we go into another death experience scenario, my name's Neil Wilns.
And I'm Richard Wilns.
He is alive, and this is the Wilns way. So this is another story. We are talking nearly 13, 14 years ago, because it was in the very early days of our relationship. But we'd gone to Manchester for the day for breakfast. Obviously, Neil needed to eat. So we'd gone to, I can't remember the name of the place, but it was very, very similar to like a coffee bar, Starbucks, Pret a Manger, that kind of thing. And we'd got soup.
Because it was cold. It was winter.
It was a cold day. So
we were
we'd
Christmas
got
shopping, actually.
Soup. And it was...
I remember it well.
It wasn't like a thick, chunky soup. It was more along the lines of broth.
It was water with lettuce and stuff in it, let's be honest.
Another choking scenario where Richard's gasping for breath and I'm going, are you all right?
I actually couldn't breathe at this point. It was gasping for breath. I couldn't breathe.
You are very calm in these scenarios, though, which is probably what throws me off.
Panic because people look at you and everything. So
well, yeah, but then it doesn't make me panic either.
I don't know if that's good or bad. So he's there chuckling away, and I'm like trying to breathe. I actually couldn't breathe up my nose.
What are you doing, Richard?
I couldn't breathe up my nose or my throat, and there was something blocking my windpipe, and I just couldn't. I was trying to cough it up. I couldn't get it up. I'd gone blue at this point. I'd gone blue. I had to throw myself on the floor and then bang my back against the wall.
Right, that is ridiculous.
Well, in my head, that's what I did.
You don't want to be dramatic because people might see you, but yet you're throwing yourself around flailing on the floor.
In my head, I am at this point. Anyway, I'd gone blue. My tongue was hanging out. I was like, my eyes were back in my head.
Back in? Why? Had they already fallen out?
No, they've gone to the back of my head.
Oh, okay.
They've gone to the back of my head. And he's there laughing and eating his soup, because he's not letting his go cold. And then I coughed up a full lettuce.
Half a cabbage, yeah.
Half a cabbage. And it lodged in my windpipe, and it like blocked my windpipe. And honestly, I could not breathe through my nose or my mouth. And he's still there eating his soup and just thinking I'm being dramatic. There's a pattern. There's a pattern.
God knows what I would be like in a real... In fact, we know what I'm like in a real scenario.
Yes,
because at the cafe, we've had a couple of scenarios of near-death experiences of customers.
Oh, do you remember the one with me?
Go on.
Don't you remember? The lady who had
What, you ripping the lady's clothes off and the children of the family going, what's he doing?
Why is he undressing
Grandma?
She had a heart attack. She was overeating. I just went over, cleared the floor. She had a coat on, a cardigan, a jumper, everything on. So I'm trying to sort of loosen the clothes. And her daughter saying, why is he undressing her? Get off her, blah, blah, blah. And I said, move out the way. And then, oh my God, I can't believe what I actually said. Go on?
Well, no, you can say it on here. I'm sure it's a safe space.
I actually told her to get out of my face and everything. I told Neil to get him away. They were screaming, and people in the cafe were still there eating and everything, and they were screaming, she's dying, she's dying. And I just put my hand up and I goes, nobody dies on my shift. And it's been like a standing joke. However, 2 weeks later, they came in, and she did actually tell us the hospital said I'd saved her life.
Yes, yeah.
But the worst of it is, you're giving CPR, and somebody comes, like, medically trained, and they leave you still doing it.
Yeah, but they know what you're doing is correct, and they may as well...
You're knackered, and you're staying alive, ha, 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 staying alive. And you're exhausted by the time they get you. You want them to take over, and they just go, you carry on. And I'm like, what? Anyway, nobody died on my shift.
Nobody died on Richard's shift.
It is a heat wave as well at the moment.
Actually, it's a good job you said that, because...
So there's a heat wave at the moment.
So hot.
And you're not going to believe this, but stand up, Neil.
No. No.
He's sat here in his pants. He's sat in his pants. Well, actually, he's sat here in my pants.
I don't own boxer shorts.
Because Neil don't wear boxer shorts. He wears little knickers.
I wear underpants.
He wears underpants. Now you know a little bit too much about us,
yeah,
but there you go.
Oversharing. We did say that this podcast was going to be oversharing and far too much information, but yes, it is that warm today. I think it's the hottest day of the year.
Yes.
And we are in the kitchen. We can't have the fans on because of the background noise to the microphones.
Yeah.
So I did say that I was going to bring my lovely little Disney Pride fan to cool me down, but it's rather large. And I am also sat here in underpants, but you can't see because that is the beauty of television.
People do watch on the television. Yeah. So yes, the beauty of television.
And if you're listening, I hope you haven't crashed at the thought of me sat here in
Well, if you're listening, I'm going to describe them to you. They're grey, They're my work ones, actually.
Stop
They're great
looking.
Adidas. And there's a big lump in the front of them.
All right, that's enough. Carry on.
Yeah,
Move
let's
on.
carry on then. Right, so what else happened to you this week?
Well, we did go to see Take That.
We did.
However, speaking of another artist, there is something that I need to address with you.
Oh.
Namely, the woman that's on your T-shirt.
Yes.
So we are set to go to Disneyland Paris on Monday. We travel on Monday. We stay in Paris on Monday night,
Till
and we
Friday.
go to Disneyland Paris on Tuesday.
Yes.
All planned. There till Thursday, Friday. Come home, back for work at the weekend. However, a certain pop star, I don't know if you've heard of her, has decided that she is going to drop her album in the week that we are away, and has decided to do a live launch party in London with a DJ for the album launch. What's happened, Richard?
Oh, right.
Would you like to explain the
when I found
conversation we
out,
had in the car?
I was actually driving. Neil was at work. I use my hands-free safety always. And I phoned Neil and I just said to him, oh my God, have you had the message off Madonna? And he goes, because we got a WhatsApp.
I've deleted and blocked her.
She personally WhatsApped me.
She didn't personally WhatsApp you, because I got that personal WhatsApp as well.
She personally, but she did it to every Madonna fan out there who were registered. Anyway, so I got WhatsApp off her saying she was doing this show with Stuart Price. Stuart Price is the producer of the new album, Confessions 2, coming out 3rd of July. Don't forget to listen. Anyway, so she's doing it on the 2nd of July in London, and there's tickets available. And you can get tickets and you can go. Madonna's going to be there. Stuart Price is going to be on the turntable. And it's going to be a preview night where you're going to listen to the album. And Madonna's going to be there singing and dancing. And let's hope she doesn't try and climb on the DJ decks like she did in Paris, because I've got to say it wasn't pretty. Anyway, Charlie XAX was there with her. And
Charlie who? Sorry?
Yeah, her as well. She was there as well, but who gives a shit about that? Madonna on Thursday is doing a live listening party. So I actually rung Neil at work and I just said, have you got the message? And he goes, no. And I said, look at your phone. So he looked at his phone and he goes, so what are you saying to me? And I goes, well, it's the Thursday when we're away. He says, so he's saying to me, I need someone else to go to Paris with me, to Disney. And I goes, can you find somebody? And he's like, are you being serious? And I goes, I thought you was being serious, which I did. I believed him. I thought, oh my God, he's going to let me go to see Madonna. I don't have to go to the Disney with him. I'm going to go see Madonna in London.
Like it's a chore.
It isn't a chore, but Madonna's... Anyway, so cut a long story short, he said, are you joking? I said, are you joking? And he says, you have got to be kidding. And I goes, this is a little bit awkward now. See you later. I love you. Bye. And I hung up the phone really quickly. And that was over a week ago, and then it's come up again. I made a suggestion. Tickets came available today. There was £27.50 plus booking fee, because it's just a little venue. And I says to Neil, right, we're going to Paris, not a problem. Can I fly home early and go to London to see Madonna? Well, honest to God, you'd have thought I'd have slit his throat or something, the mood he were in over it.
Explain why this holiday is important to us. Well, to me.
Because you're going to see Anna and Elsa.
No, not that one.
Oh.
This is the first holiday that we have had chance to go away this year, because our Bradford shop, we had to close, sadly, at the beginning of the year.
And then we had a twat just leave without giving any notice, which meant we were short-staffed. Oh.
Yeah, it's been quite a tricky year in regards to negotiating our time personally and our time from a business perspective. And with a lot of time spent on the business, it means that our personal lives come second. The business is priority, because that's what allows us to spend the time going on holiday and, enjoying things that we like to do outside of work.
Yeah.
That's why it's important.
See Madonna
However, we have learned that Richard's priorities are slightly different in the last 2 weeks.
You've only just realised that in the last 2 weeks?
No, I haven't only just realised that in the last 2 weeks. I learned that a long time ago, love.
So, any of you who know me...
I'm in a throuple, by the way.
No, I have seen Madonna quite a few times.
I'm still in a throuple.
In quite a few countries.
And surprisingly enough, I'm in a throuple with a woman.
And this is going to be epic. So if you are going next Thursday night, so this is coming out on Sunday. If you are going on Thursday night, enjoy. Really, really enjoy yourself. I'm jealous. I actually was going to stay with him on Thursday in Paris, in Disneyland. Oh, God, that's
Look at you stuttering now because you know.
And I was going to fly home to London to the show. And then after the show, I was going to fly back.
How ridiculous. What absolute ridiculousness you are.
I'd found flights. They wasn't expensive. They were cheap enough to do. It finishes at 2 a.m. By the time I got back, it'd be time to get up, and Neil wouldn't have known I'd gone.
Really? Rubbish.
Let's go back to Take That.
Okay.
So me, you, and Sharon went to see Take That. After
we made it.
Yes, we made it.
We absolutely made it.
We did, and we was far from the front.
Yeah, we made it plenty of time.
Yeah, it didn't really matter. And Belinda Carlisle came on first. Wow.
Yeah.
Yes, we both stopped there for a second because it was like, Belinda, pick a note, any note.
Yeah, I mean,
what the hell?
Coming from a singer
and a non-singer, it's like.
Yeah, I don't know whether or not. Whoa. I mean, she took her ear monitors out because I don't know whether or not there was an issue with that, or whether she couldn't hear herself.
Them out. I think she took them out because she could hear herself.
Well, yeah, she probably was like, I'm not listening to that shit.
Yeah. And I mean, I've got to say, though, she looked great. If she hadn't had work done, I'll eat my hat. But she looked fantastic. But Belinda, love, I'm sure you're now entitled to sort of benefits of some sort.
The technical team that work with Skipton Musical Theatre Company, when we do our shows, give us one piece of advice when they go through the mic, sort of divvying out and checks with us. And they say, shit in, shit out.
She was definitely shitting out.
Well, it was just, I mean, God forbid that there are anyone out there that loves Belinda Carlisle, but
if you love Belinda Carlisle,
and,
she used to be a great singer.
She did, but we were stood there at the beginning waiting for her to come on, trying to think of the songs that she sang. And there was only like two or three that we could really name. And then when she started singing, we were like, oh, yeah, there's this one.
Yeah, but Circle in the Sand was no longer a circle. It was a dinosaur.
I also found it very, very bizarre that when she was on stage, they had 2 gazebos up that were open-sided but had a roof on. But yet there's like loads of people sat like real high up that when they'd been looking down, when she was stood underneath it, they'd have only been able to see her feet.
Yeah, but I think she was under it because she was that old, she was going to melt.
Yeah, it's death becomes her.
I'm sorry, Belinda, but give up. Give up.
Yeah. However, the script came on after that, and the script were the group that supported Take That on the circus tour when it very first happened back in the day. And they were entertaining, they were good, he sounded great, but
I couldn't believe he had a suit on and a big long coat.
Yeah,
he must have been sweating his
really
bollocks
warm.
off. God. And to be honest, the script turned up at opening of an envelope. Everywhere we've been, we've seen the script, I don't know how many times.
We sat next to his parents one time, didn't we?
Yeah, we did, and we pretended to be nice.
When we were in Manchester Arena.
They are a good group. They do have good tunes, but knock something new out. Come on. I mean, Madonna wouldn't have done that. Anyway, there was good. It was entertaining. They got the crowd going after Belinda had sent us all to sleep. The woke us all up again, ready for Take That. And we found out their guitarist or one of them actually on the last circus tour actually played for Take That. And they now play for the script. Bit of fact for you there.
So what did you think of Take That then? Because you've seen the tour before.
Yes, I have.
Myself and Sharon hadn't seen it, which is why we wanted to go and see it this time around. What did you think of it in comparison to the first time that they did it?
The first time they did it, it was better because it was the first time I'd seen the elephant, the first time I'd seen all the circus bit, So it was the first time I saw it, it was like sort of, wow, this is amazing. Where this time I sort of knew what was going on. Howard was missing. No, Howard was there, actually.
He was very much there.
Howard was there.
Jason
Jason was missing. I think because last time Jason, the bit where they put the makeup on and the clown bit, I think he played a big part in that.
Yeah, he sang something about a rose.
It was good.
I missed Jason Orange.
And the fireworks was good. It was good.
I have a question for you, actually, because I had watched the circus tour first time round, but only on DVD because I didn't go to see it live. I do not remember the inflatable, like, ringmaster kind of character that was doing Relight My Fire. Did that happen in the first one, or was that new this time round?
No, I'm sure it was there last time. I'm sure it was there. It was very, very much a copy of it.
All right, okay.
Although I do not remember the elephant's tail last time. And I think I would have remembered that because she was brilliant. So the elephant that comes out is like sort of, how tall does the elephant go, would you say? 15 foot, 15, 20 foot?
Yep.
Up above, it comes out. And then there was a lady at the back laid down with long, like, rasta
Hanging by
hair,
her feet.
hanging by her feet. And she was the tail. She was the tail of the elephant. And my God, she was brilliant. She was absolutely amazing.
She had made a bit of a name for Bryony was her name, because I remember that.
Yeah.
Because they were saying Bryony the tail, but did she not make a bit of a name for herself on
As the tail?
TikTok or
it was just
Instagram
as a tail. Everybody was videoing it and everything, putting it everywhere.
Yeah.
Just sort of saying, if you could see, take that, look out for the tail. It's like, pardon?
It was very, very clever.
It was.
And I do remember that from the DVD, but seeing it in real life, we didn't get squirted by the trunk, which was thankful.
Excuse me?
Sharon, who is not a prostitute, she would have suffered with her hair if she'd have got wet.
Yes, because it goes curly. Sharon's hair, as soon as it gets wet, humid or anything, it's like Monica stepping off the plane. That sort of reference.
Friends reference, yep.
However, my good friend Sharon has got a little secret in her hair.
Yes.
So if her hair had gone curly...
Yeah, her not so much of a secret anymore. Oh my God, she'd have had a curly mullet.
Yes, she would. She'd have been a curly mullet with straight sides. Yeah, because she's got extensions in to thicken it out and they look amazing. And she looks amazing.
She does. She looks great at the moment.
She looks amazing. We could make some money out of her now. Bloody hell, we could.
I did say to her, because I picked her up on the way to Skipton to pick you up when she was stood at the side of the road by the lay-by. Not a usual place for Sharon, should I say. I did notice how slim she looked and how much work she's been doing on trying to lose weight and get fit and stuff. So, yeah.
She does. She looks absolutely amazing.
Good job, Sharon, as Arnie would say.
As Arnie would say, yes. Right, just sort of going back a couple of weeks. Don't know if you remember, we set a challenge. Because we're going to Disney, we thought it'd be fun to do a bit of a challenge and see how well we know each other. So, it was a £20 challenge, and this one you picked we go to
Primark.
So we had to go to Primark, and we had to spend £20 to buy each other something or an outfit to take to Disney with us.
Yeah. I admittedly chose Primark, knowing that Primark had a collaboration with Disney and generally has a good supply of Disney clothes, Disney accessories, Disney things.
However, we didn't say it had to be Disney related.
No, we didn't. But
we never said
I thought
that.
it may be a little bit easier considering we were going to Disney.
So did I.
Having a range of Disney things to choose from.
So did I.
However, they have since finished their collaboration with Disney.
And they've moved on to Rolling Stones, which we're not going to see.
Nope.
And Rock Band T-shirts and things.
Considering we both sat here wearing band T-shirts is not really a thing to say we don't wear
I can't
band
see you sat there in an AC/DC T-shirt.
No.
So that, I mean, how did you find it?
So I spent an hour walking around Primark in Bradford, looked in the men's section, also went into the women's section, and also went into the teenager section because we are lucky enough to fit Richard into a size 15-year-old outfit. So there is very limited items in there to choose from a Disney perspective. So I had to be a little bit creative and have a real good route around for some items.
Now, Neil told me the Primark he went to, there was nothing there. So I thought, I'm going to be smart and I'm going to go to a bigger one. No, just the same. It was all Rolling Stones and rock T-shirts. And I thought, well, this is not what we came for, really. This isn't what it's all about. I asked members of staff on every floor, is there any Disney stuff? And they all sent me to the ladies' pajamas. That's the only place there was Disney stuff. Oh, and the children's underwear. That was the only place there was Disney items. So I spent like an hour in there panicking. Because one, I was in Primark. Two, I had to look like I was looking for something for myself. I'm sorry if you shop at Primark, but for the men's, it's not good. And three, me and Neil have such different taste in clothes.
Yep.
So it was like, what I would wear, would Neil wear? So I thought, which dickhead set this challenge.
You set the challenge.
Yes, I set the challenge. Yes.
I chose Primark.
Yeah.
So we're both equally responsible as dickheads.
I know. I thought, what an idiot.
Well, let's.
Yep. So here we go. So who's going to do first? So you went first, so I will see what you got me first.
I have my little brown paper bag. Am I giving it to you?
How much did you spend?
I spent.
Budget was £20.
£17.50.
Wow.
And I got 5 items. So I'm trying not to make too much noise with the bag, but there is the receipt, so I can prove what I spent. No, because you'll see what's on there.
Oh, yeah, true.
So first item.
Don't I just dig in and get one out?
No, I've got this out for you.
Oh, you did find some at Disney. Shit.
Yes, I did.
Oh, it's quite a good one as well. It's a coin purse.
So it's a little purse for your change and your cards, because we'll be needing some Disney credit cards whilst we're there.
Mickey and Friends.
Yeah.
In collaboration with Primark.
So that's the first thing I got for you.
That's quite good. For those of you listening, it's like a little coin purse, and it's white, and it's got embroidered all over it Mickey Mouse's head. Then on the front, it's got Mickey Mouse winking at me. Yeah, that's cute.
Second item.
Oh my God, he did well. That was £4.
Is a phone lanyard that you can put round your neck, so that when you're taking all your selfies and recording all your videos that you do, you'll never lose your phone or have to put it in your pocket, because that will be round your neck, keeping your phone nice and safe.
I'm actually impressed with how creative you've been. I'm not going to open in my bag.
Item number 2. Item number 3.
You found loads of Toy Story stuff. Toy Story socks.
Toy Story trainer socks. 3 pairs of Toy Story trainer socks. So that's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items.
3, because these are all together. But there's Rex, there's Buzz Lightyear, Jessie, and Woody on one. And then there's Slinky. I love them. Well done.
Okay, so next item.
And do you know what? I can wear all these. We no one will see me wearing them. What the fuck are those?
It's a pair of shorts. It's a pair of red shorts.
Next.
It's a pair of red shorts to go with.
Whose idea was this? Oh, I'm apologising to myself. Oh, look, the quick drying case to get wet. Oh, look at this. How the hell did you find that? Where I went, there was no Disney stuff at all.
A small, because they are rather large in fitting, but this is a Toy Story t-shirt in cream with the logo on the front, which will go very nicely with your red shorts.
I love the t-shirt, and I love the socks, and I love the little coin purse.
The shorts were the one thing that I was debating about, but they were £4.
Yeah, they're a medium though. I think they're too big for me.
They're a drawstring waist, love.
Yeah.
So make room for like little food babies.
Me in a photograph in these. I will wear them.
Did I do well?
Do you know?
I did really well. High five me.
High five you. Neil once said to me, "We don't high five enough." I thought that were a little bit weird, but
we do. We don't high five enough. Let's do it again.
So,
double high five.
Right. So, let's see what I got, Neil. Then.
Oh God, I dread to think. If you've been looking at pajamas, my goodness.
Here's my bag as well, and this freaked me out. I had to carry this out of the shop and to the car. And the beach charged me for it.
I didn't pay for my carrier bag.
Are you sure? Check on your receipt.
I didn't, because I went to the self-scan. And it said that there was a security check.
So you actually
No. She had to come and authorise, because it said it's a random security check. And she came straight over, saw the bag full of items, and didn't even check to see if I'd charged for the bag. I didn't even know you had to pay for paper bags. I thought it was plastic bags you had to pay for.
Right.
I saw these.
The first item I got you was...
These are £7. £7 shorts with a belt. Yeah, they were £7 because they were in the reduced section. I nearly picked these up for Richard. In fact, I was walking around with a pair of cream shorts from this range.
Well, I saw the cream ones, but I wouldn't get you cream because I thought...
Size 32?
Yes, size 32, but they've got a belt.
Okay.
You are a 32.
Straight fit as well. See if I can try and pull that off.
Yeah, did you see the face he pulled when he said it, right? So that was item number 1.
Okay.
Then... to go with it, Item number 2, also in the sale.
A nice blue T-shirt.
And feel the quality of it. It's from their thingy range.
It's from their Primark Edit white label range.
Yeah.
So it's a blue collared T-shirt with a zip on the collar.
So how much was that?
£7.
So that's £14.
£14.
And then I thought...
And I've got a belt as well.
Yeah.
So
you got those 2.
Okay.
And then I thought, what if it gets a bit chilly? He'll need something to pop over the top of it. Or just take around his shoulders and tie it if it don't fit.
Oh my God, a pashmina.
How did you guess?
You bought me a pashmina. Didn't steal it. Oh my God, I nearly bought you. This is... Oh no, I didn't nearly buy you this. This is £7.
No, it isn't. It was reduced to £4.
Oh, look at that. It's a Mickey Mouse jumper.
There you go. I tried it on and it was a little bit big
Richard,
for me.
you've bought me age 14 to 15 years.
I've just said I tried it on and it was a little bit big for me. I tried it on the one on the size.
Yeah, but I'm not the size of a 12-year-old child.
Well, I bet you that fits you. And I thought, if anything, it might be the arms that are a little bit short and we can chop them off.
Well, I like the fact that you've been very, very creative, but the fact that you've bought me size 14 to 15 years is a little bit surprising.
It will fit. Look at the size of it.
It will fit.
Look at the size of it. So, how well do you think we did? That was this £20 challenge. Now, we have got to wear these at Disney, and we will take a photograph of them of us at Disney in these outfits.
Do we have to wear them all at the same time?
Yes, it's an
or
outfit.
Could I wear the jumper with another outfit? I'm only thinking that currently in a heat wave, I ain't going to be walking around in a jumper.
No, but you can take it on an evening, pop it on your shorts.
Anyway, do you think we did well?
I do, and I'm not gonna lie. I'm impressed with what you got. What you should have done was got me a black top, and then I could have gone looking like Mickey Mouse.
The black top didn't have Toy Story on, though.
No.
I built your outfit around that T-shirt that I found.
I am over the moon with what you got, mate. I love it. So I'm just going to look. People are going to look at me and ask really strange questions. That's
Why?
What I'm going to do. They just are.
You set this challenge.
I have got something else, though. We did say in 2 weeks we would do something. What did we say we'd do?
We have a £30 biscuit to give away.
Here it is.
I would like to say thank you to all those people that got involved, all those people that liked the post, all the people that commented on the post. Of all of those people, that was really, really good. We have seen an increase in followers on our Instagram account. We've seen, likes and subscribes on YouTube go slightly higher. So that's all really fantastic news. However, what we have discovered is that our listeners and our viewers do sometimes struggle to follow instructions. There are a number, around about 7 or 8, maybe even 9.
More than that, yeah.
That can follow instructions and manage to follow all of the instructions. So Richard has written all of their names on a little piece of paper that is inside this glass.
There's about 20 pieces of paper in here because I wrote everybody's name twice.
Oh, right. Okay. So you're increased chance.
Yeah. I thought, look at that. It's like dregs in a cup. So
listen, this is a new thing. We're finding our feet. We're kind of getting there.
So, would you like to pick one out of this glass, Neil? Don't look because
I can't see anything anyway.
Properly.
So
no, just don't look and pick one out of the glass. So I'm going to give it like this while you go
and
pick one out. And like I said, there's everybody you've got 2 chances because I put your name in twice.
I have 1.
Go on.
Wendy Holloway.
Wendy, you have just won a £30
I don't know if
cookie
you can see that.
from Fortman and Mason. It will be on its way to you. So we'll get in touch with Wendy and we will ask for information of how we can get the cookie to her. And Wendy, you have just got a Fortman and Mason £30 cookie. That is absolutely a big wagon wheel.
Get it on eBay.
It's delicious. So, anything else, Neil?
Well, I would like to mention one further thing before...
Oh my God, he's going to say I can go see Madonna.
No. Before we do... We've mentioned that we're going on holiday.
Yeah.
Obviously, we record the podcast during the week, edit it, getting ready for the Sunday. So we are still getting used to that. This podcast will obviously go out on Sunday, so you'll be listening to it on Sunday this week. However, next week, We're not at home. We are in Paris. So what I would like to do, and we need to figure out the logistics and the technology behind it, which I think I've managed to solve. But what I would like to do is I would like to record the podcast in Disneyland somewhere. Now, I don't think that we'll be able to do it inside the park because they don't allow selfie sticks. They don't allow tripods and this, that, and the other. So what I do think there is potential.
Where is the best place in Disney?
Disneyland Hotel.
Right. So the Disneyland Hotel is the most expensive, the most lavish.
It's the one with the Mickey Mouse clock.
And it's the one where you
walk
under.
Through.
Let's try and do the podcast from the Disneyland Hotel.
We'll try.
Let's try and do it. If not, we can do it from our hotel room. But why should we do that when we can do it from the Disneyland Hotel?
Yeah.
They can come and stop us. And if they come and stop us, we can edit it together and say we've been kicked out.
You'll see us getting kicked out. So hopefully there will be an episode next week. Hopefully it will
drop Sunday.
Inside the Disneyland Hotel. But we will try and keep some of the footage coming through whilst we're in the park doing our usual Disney thing.
Let's hope everything's open next week, because this week they have shut all the rides. Any ride with any queuing outside or the ride goes outside has been closed. And I was looking at the app today and yesterday, and in Disneyland Park there was only 3 things open today. And yesterday there was 5 things open and everything else was closed. Yes.
Fingers crossed for us, we will have a full open park to play in.
Yes. So I've been Richard Wills and I've actually enjoyed tonight.
He's alive still.
Yes.
Let's see if he survives next week.
This is
Neil Wilms.
And thank you for listening and good evening. Stay safe, stay hydrated, and have fun.
See you next week in Paris.
Bye.